I'll get some deeper stuff in this video towards the end for you guys who are here for philosophy and don't care about the sport at all. I know I have a few subscribers like that who don't even skate. They just watch the videos for the other things that I say. So yeah, we'll get some of that in here too. What's up guys? So I got this Walmart board out of the trash. It's an OP board. The reason it was in the trash is it is severely delaminated and the grip tape's missing on this side. I think the reason the grip tape is missing on this side is because I think it was sitting in the grass like this, getting wet on this side, and that's why this side is delaminated and this other side is kind of somewhat fine. So we got plastic trucks here. You know how great those are. We're gonna try to skate this today, or I'm gonna try to skate this. I'm not multiple people. I don't have two spirits inside of me. At least I hope not. And we're gonna skate these. I am a singular person. I am going to skate these. All right, I haven't warmed up, haven't stepped on a skateboard yet today, and it's super hot. So let's see how this does. Ooh, so much flex in those trucks. All right. You know, this deck might not break. The kingpin might break first on the trucks. Let's just do a shove. Yeah, those bushings are really soft on here. Okay, front shove. Regular shove. Nollie shove. Okay, I'm just way too heavy for this board. Nollie front shove. I don't want to really pop anything. It's hard having a board that's only gripped on one side. So doing that Casper, I heard a lot of cracking right where the nose starts to curve up. I was using it as the tail, but it's actually the nose. So before I do any more Caspers or anything, let's try to kickflip. That was super easy. You just got to use the grip tape side for the flick. All right, so let's get a heel flip on the grip tape side before we snap it. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, so right now I'm about 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, well, 210 pounds or so. Any transfer of my weight from one side to the other will give me wheel bite. Well, I can turn just barely. And then there's where I hit. So let's try to roll in, spank up here. I could probably drop in, maybe over there on the mini ramp, but so this right here, a little bit bigger bank. You're gonna drop into it, roll down that way. The truck's not in good shape, probably not gonna last too long. Look at this delamination, and that might be the thumbnail, maybe? Should that be the thumbnail? All right, so that was a 3-flip. It kind of dragged along on the ground, but I was able to do it. I had to really throw it forward by putting my back foot farther on the tail and pushing it forward, because if I land on that nose at all, this board is completely done. I got the varial flip. I don't really do varial flips often, but it was easier than the 3-flip. So I would not suggest anyone drop into a ramp with a board like this while holding an expensive full frame camera. I think I'm experienced enough skating that I can handle this, but oh, it's bending so much. I think this board might be safer for someone who's beginning, because if you're going down a big hill, bombing a hill with this, you're not going to get any speed. So it might actually be safer for someone who's just learning to skate. Oh, I definitely heard some snapping going on. I just want to show off what's going on with the side of the deck where it's delaminating. This is from Standing Primo. Hyperreality is when they're creating fictions that replace basic reality. NASA has very expensive large chunks of metal that are used for collective consciousness altering rituals. CERN is a metafiction that people claim is changing the timeline and changing reality, but it could possibly be just another large, expensive hunk of metal. CERN is where the World Wide Web is located, so in order to change the timeline and change reality, all it has to do is control what's on Google, control the narrative, and in a way that is changing the timeline. Maybe they want us to believe conspiracy theories. Maybe they prop up conspiracy theories. Maybe they want us divided. Maybe we're living in this fictional reality full of stage props. Maybe CERN doesn't have a time machine. Maybe they just want us afraid all the time and afraid that they do have one. Maybe they want us to believe conspiracy theories. Maybe they prop up conspiracy theories. Maybe they want us divided. Maybe we're living in this fictional reality full of stage props. The hyper-reality's changing. They're changing our perception of reality by changing the algorithms. They're siphoning people off into their own reality channels. They're siphoning people into echo chambers. There's the Patriot community, there's the woke community, there's the truthers community, the pure blood community, all these little micro communities that believe totally different realities. We've got the media trying to cancel Judy Garland for wearing blackface back in 1938, but they don't really bother Justin Trudeau because he's a leftist. He did blackface recently. And they don't really bother people like Jimmy Kimmel because he voted for Biden. He did blackface too. But also, Judy Garland is dead, so she probably voted for Biden as well. If you look at the story of Job, you're kind of invincible until God's done with you. The Ophite Gnostics believe that the physical universe is so evil, the only thing they can do is destroy it and then ascend to some type of a spiritual realm in which they can battle with God, who they believe to be evil. So their first step to destroying the universe is to do it metaphysically. They're splintering our collective consciousness into these small little orbs. And then maybe later on, there's some physical step with nukes or CERN or something like that. But first, they have to split us apart in a spiritual way, a mental way. Because they believe there's more value to that spiritual side than there is to the physical side and the physicality. It's possible that the four horsemen in Revelation are brought in by the occultists. Maybe they are messing with things that they don't understand, opening portals, messing with science that they don't really fully comprehend. So maybe they brought it in upon themselves. Trauma and rituals are fracturing the mind. With the shot, there was the saline reality, there was the mRNA reality, there was the 100% effective reality, and really it's just there to fracture people into groups, because there's nothing more chaotic than a bunch of people who think they're always right about everything and who don't agree on anything. Those in charge allow certain people to become conspiracy theorists. They prop up certain people, and there's definitely controlled opposition. Certain people are propped up for a reason, and they get a lot of views for a reason, and they may have different opinions than you, but if they're super propped up by the actual government, there's probably a reason. It's impossible to have a conversation if you censor every single person that disagrees with you. Some of the conspiracy theories have a purpose that's not what they express. They are there to usher in the real Antichrist system, so they're there to make you rebel against the current system and then follow a leader that's going to solve all of the problems. Scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, hit that subscribe button, because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.